Club Friendlies. Newcastle United vs Brest, prediction, team news, lineups preview. Newcastle United conclude their pre-season preparations with a friendly against Brest at St James Park on Saturday evening. This warm-up fixture represents the 7th of pre-season for the Magpies, while their League One counterparts are gearing up for their 6th friendly of the summer ahead of the 2024-25 campaign. Match preview: Newcastle are back on home soil after a week-long pre-season tour of Japan, during which they celebrated victory over Urawa Red Diamonds and suffered defeat versus Yokohama F. Marinos. The Magpies proved to be too strong for Urawa Red Diamonds, with goals from Jacob Murphy, 2. Alexander Isak and Lewis Hall securing a 4-1 victory on July 31, 3 days before losing 2-0 to Yokohama F. Marinos last Saturday. Manager Eddie Howe stated after the game that, "It wasn't the result or performance we wanted, but he has taken positives from the fact that a number of first-team stars were able to get valuable minutes under their belts with the new season fast approaching." Newcastle, who finished 7th in the Premier League last season, have since returned to winning ways in emphatic fashion, beating Girona 4-0 at St James Park on Friday thanks to goals from Sean Longstaff, 2, Murphy and Anthony Gordon, the later of whom scored on his first appearance of pre-season. Isak, meanwhile, had a first-half penalty saved in the same game. The Magpies will endeavour to end their pre-season on a high by beating another Champions League opponent in the form of Brest on Saturday, before preparing for their opening top-flight fixture of the 2024-25 campaign at home against Southampton on August 17. While the Newcastle have won 4 and lost 2 of their 6 pre-season fixtures so far this summer, Brest have failed to come out on top in any of their last 4 friendlies since beating French third-tier side of Rennes by a 2-0 scoreline on July 12. A 1-1 draw with Lorient was followed by back-to-back 1-0 defeats against Laval and Napoli, but there were positives to take from their 2-2 draw with Serie A giants Juventus last Saturday. With substitute Axel Camblin netting an 83rd-minute equaliser to force both teams to share the spoils, manager Eric Roy believes his squad is going in the right direction and has been satisfied with the team's collective behavior as they continue to prepare for their 6th successive season in the French top flight as well as their first-ever campaign in the Champions League. Brest will join Europe's elite in the newly expanded 36-team Champions League in 2024-25 after exceeding expectations to secure 3rd spot in League One last season, the club's highest-ever top-flight finish. After travelling to St James Park to face Newcastle in their final warm-up match on Saturday, the Pirates will turn their attention to their opening league fixture of the new season at home against Marseille on August 17. Team news: Newcastle boss Howe is once again expected to rotate his squad, and those that featured for a large chunk of Friday's contest with Girona will likely be given a rest on Saturday. Centre-back Fabian Schär, key midfielder Bruno Guimaraes and summer signing Lloyd Kelly all made their first appearances of pre-season against Yokohama F. Marinos, but they were not involved against Girona, so they may return to the matchday squad against Brest. Kieran Trippier returned to first team training earlier this week after an extended break following his involvement with England at Euro 2024, and he may be ready to make his first appearance of pre-season on Saturday, while new signing William Osula could make his debut for the club after arriving from Sheffield United on Thursday. As for Brest, they will be without defender Bradley Lacaux, who claimed a silver medal with France at the Paris 2024 Olympics after they lost against Spain in the final on Friday. Former Aston Villa left-back Jordan Amavai is one of 4 new signings to arrive at the club this summer, and the 30-year-old could retain his place on the left side of a back four next to fellow new recruit Abdoulaye Ndiaye, Brendan Chardonnay and Kenny Lala. Madi Camara was on the scoresheet against Juventus last timeout and will likely continue in midfield alongside Hugo Magnetti and 34-year-old Jonas Martin, while Ludovic Ajorc, a summer arrival from Mainz 05, is the most likely candidate to start up front. Newcastle United possible starting lineup: Vlachodimos, Ashby, Schär, Heffernan, Kelly, Harrison, Guimaraes, Hearns, Almiron, Isaac, Barnes. Brest possible starting lineup: Bizet, Lala, Ndiaye, Chardonnay, Amavai, Martin, Kamara, Magnetti, Del Castillo, Ajorc, Ledouarin. We say, Newcastle United 2-1 Brest. Both sides will be keen to end their respective pre-season campaigns on a high, but Newcastle will be regarded as favourites for Saturday's contest, even if they are not quite at full strength, and should do enough to edge past their French opponents on home soil. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.